This is Nicole with the Ecom Sellers Podcast. And I have with me the awesome, the amazing
Kelly, the Ecom Mom Ward.
Kelly, the Ecom Mom Ward. So since we're in Q3, and typically Q3, we get ready for Q4. If you haven't already begun the process, what are some of the tips, Kelly, that you would suggest that they do to sort of, we talked about back to school, which is always a good one. There's a lot of money to be made in back to school. What's some of the other things that they can be doing to get ready for Q4?
Just don't hold back holiday stuff. I see all the times in a lot of the groups I'm in online, like, when do I start listing Christmas stuff? When do I start listing Halloween stuff? List it. It sells year round. I've sold Christmas stuff in April. I've sold Halloween stuff in December. So, don't worry about, wait until the holiday gets there, because sometimes but you're the only one that has that at the time when someone wants it in, April, and it's Christmas stuff. Or, a lot of Christmas crafters start making their Christmas crafts in the summertime so they can be ready for selling their crafts in November.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't worry about holding that off until the fourth quarter. Get it listed. Just get anything listed, get those listings up. Because when fourth quarter comes around, you may not be able to list as much because you might be having to ship a lot. So everyone's like, it's slow right now, I'm not making the sales. It's June and July. That's normal. June, July, and January, the 3J months, are usually your slow months. So
this is the time to start putting together your game plan for sure.
And get items listed, and maybe you need to go through and do an inventory because you have all the extra time. Make sure that what you have listed you can actually find, so that when it sells, you're not taking 3 hours to find something.
Yes, absolutely.
So, just make sure that you have a good way to way that your processes are done. Is there a way you can streamline some stuff? So you just look at where you can do some streamlining of how you're packing your items, or maybe you need to reorganize your shipping supplies to make it more efficient for your shipping.
Yeah. So one of the things that this is the time in which to implement the things that you hadn't thought about. So Q3, since you still have time, this is a great time to start raising capital, making money, doing some extra. Some people do side gigs, side jobs, where they make money and they put all of that money aside to be able to reinvest in inventory later on, or to be able to invest in resources later on. So an example might be they might take up Postmates, or they might go ahead and list their death piles and take 100% of the money from their death piles and use that and reinvest 100% of that into Q4, whether they're bringing on somebody to help, do some retail arbitrage, running back and forth to the store for them, whether or not they're hiring somebody to do listing, whether or not they're paying for a listing tool to help them to do listing, whatever it happens to be. This is that window in which to raise some extra capital and be prepared to invest 100% of the extra money you make, or the money that you make, into your business for your strategy for Q4. The other thing is, this is a good time to start training some people or hiring some people to work in your business. High schoolers are still out of school. So this is the window in which you can start putting some standard operating procedures together and then teaching them how to create listings for you, or to monitor your account, or to help you with shipments, or whatever it is. So that when school starts, they may only be available a couple of days out of the week, or maybe they come on the weekends. They can help you increase your productivity while they're in school, because you've already pre-trained them. And it's not something that you would have to train them while you're in the middle of Q4. You train them now so that way they can be of help to you in the future. So that's one of the things. This is a great time to do that before school starts for some of the high schoolers or junior highs. Another thing that you want to do is you want to look at your schedule and your plans for Q4. If you had vacation plans with family members, or you had doctor's appointments or whatever, this might be that window in which to try, if you have the opportunity, to move some things up just before you get into Q4. So then that way you can focus as much of your time as possible into Q4. You don't have to put your store on vacation or whatever the platform requirement is, so that you're not going to be able to ship. Kind of plan and be strategic about it and move everything up. The other thing that I would recommend is, looking into clearance and closeout opportunities maybe around you, and also going by the thrift stores. Start picking up some of the things that you think are going to sell during Q4. This is that window to do it. So don't wait. Do it now, so that way, you're ready to go. You got all that stuff on hand, or you have it ready to list. You can start taking pictures of it now. You can, in some platforms, you can create draft listings, get that going. This is also the window to learn a new tool. If you're planning on learning a new tool or a new platform, let's say you want to add a new platform to the mix, or you want to learn a new tool, this is that window to do that. So, figure out what you want to use, what do you want to streamline or simplify for your Q4, and let's start learning those things now. Let's start either learning the platform or learning how to use the tool now, so that it's a seamless transition as you go into Q4. You're not fumbling through it and trying to figure it out in Q4. You already know how to use it. You become efficient with it. So I could keep going on tips. I will stop right there, but those are all tips that you could be using right now to help you prepare for your Q4. And, a lot of people sometimes are not thinking about that. So Q3 is all about, getting ready to make that money, getting ready to make that bank. People are going to be spending money. If you were wanting to look into retail arbitrage, because for some, there may be some challenges with the supply chain. That's been the rumor, that there may be challenges with the supply chain. So if you got inventory, you're probably in a better position than some. If people are counting on their inventory to come in, but the inventory might be late. So if you've mastered the art of being able to source and find inventory, whether it's thrifting, whether it's retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, whether it's liquidations, closeouts, if you've mastered that, continue to get better at that and figure out what your backup plan is going to be. If for some reason, whatever your plan was, let's say you're doing private label and your stuff is late, or it's going to be delivered late, or there's some challenges, that you're ready to go. And the last thing I was going to say is, this is a good time to start establishing. You should have already been establishing wholesale accounts, but this is a good time to just try to establish one wholesale account. Put this as part of your business strategy. One wholesale account a week. Apply for one new wholesale account a week. And then that way, long-term, bigger picture, you'll have the opportunity to source whatever you want to source long-term, and it'll help you expedite the process of getting approved on Amazon only. Doesn't matter about the other platforms, but Amazon only for ungating. You can expedite your process because you have wholesale accounts where you can send an invoice into Amazon and get approved to be able to sell certain products. So those are my tips. That's a lot of tips. You have to go back and watch the replay. And I want to encourage you guys, share this video out. Invite somebody to come hang out with Ecom Sellers. Come invite them to come check us out on the Ecom Sellers podcast on Monday. Go over to Ecom Q4 Summit. Get registered right now for the summit. We have 22 amazing speakers scheduled to speak. I can't wait. I'm excited. This is going to be a great one. We have some new speakers that we hadn't had before. And of course, we like to talk about everything and anything e-commerce related. So we are going to hit all of the platforms. We're going to hit all of the methods of e-commerce. And I'm excited about that. So sign up, www.ecomq4summit right now, so that you can, check it out. And if you want to upgrade to the All Access Pass, we encourage you to do that, because that way you'll have unlimited access to all the recordings, especially during Q4. You can listen to them over and over and over and over and over again in your ear, so that way, like Kelly's coaching you over the shoulder. And then sign up for our live event that's here in Dallas, Fort Worth. Again, it is Q4 related. It is taking a deep dive. You get 3 days of dedicated one-on-one or small group support, so that way you can put together an amazing plan and strategy to help you have a successful Q4. This is ideal for people that are new sellers. It's also ideal for existing sellers that didn't get the numbers that they were hoping to get last year, and those that are looking to mix it up a little bit. So we still got time to mix it up. Let's mix it up. Let's put together a game plan so you can run forward into Q4. So go get registered right now. We cannot wait to see you here in Dallas, Fort Worth. We're going to be working hard. It's not going to be a party. It's going to be progress. It is going to be success on the other side of this. And then we'll all go party. All right. Well, my name is Nicole Whitlock, and this beautiful lady over here is Miss, I forget which direction you are. You're over here.
Kelly, the Ecom Mom Ward.
Kelly, the Ecom Mom Ward. She is a wealth of information. You can come and check both of us out in Ecom Sellers Academy. We're there to help you with whatever your needs are. We have a great group over there. We provide ongoing e-commerce support, and it's terribly, terribly affordable at $17.99 a month, or you can pay for a lifetime membership at $269.99. I think that's the price. You can get 25% off. This on my page somewhere. So definitely go check it out. It's worth it. You get live weekly trainings. You get one coaching session per quarter. You gain access to our entire membership library of over 100. I think we're like at 120, 130 training videos. And you also get access to our worksheets, workbooks, templates, and resources. So go check that out. Every week, we give you 10 leads that you can go out and source. You get that as just for being a member. And then every other week, we give you a wholesale list. So it's worth it. I think that is it. Is that everything that we do? I know we do a lot. It is a lot. Mm-hmm. But go to Ecom Sellers Academy right now to go sign up, because we'd love to have you. And check us out on Clubhouse. Go check us out on Clubhouse. Join our club. All right. We're going to say goodbye for now.